And I'm back for one last push. Yes, I've got a rough idea what I need to do to finish this. Let's go this way. Alright, okay, we need to go back into the castle, I believe. Now, gotta try and find the bar. I don't remember where that bar was. No, I think it's upstairs actually. Trying to remember where it was. Oh, this way. Is it down here? I think it's down this way. This door. Here we go. There he is. Hi, Oliver. Oliver! Stella, Joshua. From guessing as you become full faces. Well done, well done. Congratulations, my dear little pussycats. Could you just... we'll just take that. We'll go with thanks. Oliver, what brings you here? You're invited to tonight's celebration banquet, but, well, I didn't think you'd be here already. Yeah, seriously. What's a guy who loves parties doing drinking alone in a quiet place like this? Better be careful or some people might start thinking you're an imposter. News of you two becoming full-fledged bases filled my heart almost to bursting. So much so that I saw no resource but to hold an impromptu concert in front of the Grand Arena. Ah, if only you had witnessed the unbridled excitement I inspired in my legion of fans. Right. Makes me think of the performance at the Hacking Gate. Indeed. And such a public explosion of passion left me drained, so I wanted here for a quick place to drink and brood. Ah, me, in restless dreams walking alone, sharing the drink they call loneliness. And before you sits the beauty and the beast that is man. I can't make those words fit together into anything resembling sense. Oh! Well, let's try talking to him again. So yeah, about your reunion with my dad. You apparently had something you needed to talk with him, didn't you? Do I? You do. As a matter of fact, it seemed to me that as though Dad already knew who you were. Ah. Inconceivable, my pretty kitty. Surely a man like him and a man such as I would have little need to spread our wings and fly. He definitely knows something. He's acting weird, even for him. Definitely. There's more to this story for sure. Pups, forget about the worries of your mind. Come dance to the best rhythm of the night. Let the sound of our feet roll after goes away like twin trolls. A forgotten past and unknown future. Okay, he's acting a bit weird. Okay, he's acting even weirder than normal, which is weird. Which is crazy. Just keep talking to him a minute. Oh no. Okay. Okay, let's go. Now, I missed something there. I think. Did I miss something? Yes, I think I've missed something there. Okay, that's weird. That's very weird. Okay, back this way. And then let's go back down the stairs. I am going to come this way. Let me just try the Bracer Guild a minute. Let me just check in with the Bracer Guild a minute. Whee! So much party! Through there. Trying to get the Bracer Guild. Come on. Chop. So much partying. Yes, the embassy mission. Here we go. I would like someone to find and detain one Blood Horde self-proclaimed musician wearing a white coat who is thought to be arriving in the royal city by eventide today. Yeah. One blonde-haired self-proclaimed musician. One self-proclaimed musician, huh? Blonde-haired self-proclaimed musician. Yeah, I think we know who that is. Though, obviously the question is, why? Well, let us go find out. And it's Bureau that's posted the quest. It's like, yes. Where is he? I'm gonna wring his neck. Oh, Oliver! Stella, Joshua, it's the birthday celebration. What a waste it would be if we were not to enjoy it, no? Hey, Joshua, I think he's the guy with that question. I have it. Why don't you join me in a little afternoon delight? Just you, I, and... doesn't it sound divine? Come now, do you say yes? Funny you ask. We were just talking to this guy who asked us the same thing, and we said we have this friend whom you'd probably just love to talk to. Did you really now? Honest to goodness. Absolutely. Would you like us to introduce you to him? I would love that. Please lead the way. Where the Racer Guild? Oh, don't get your knickers in or not. Oh, just calling over, I guess, you see. Yes. The interested party has been successfully contacted and should be arriving here shortly. I imagine she simply can't bear waiting for the opportunity to meet me. Tell me, have I made this kitten's acquaintance before, or is this our first meeting? Oh, I believe the kitten knows you and really wants to see you. Kittens in general, perhaps Shara, perhaps even Kana or Alicia. No, I must not discount the possibility that it might be Maribella, or maybe even dear sweet Lila. Surely it's not Princess Claudia or Tita. Well, let's just say that you've got one hell of an imagination. It seems that our guest is here already. Is she now? My dearest, come in. With that kind of welcome, who am I to refuse? What? Looks like you've done what I asked then. I appreciate it on behalf of the Imperial Embassy. I thank you. It's not necessary. It was Oliver who was really eager to oblige you. I don't remember being present at that discussion. But doesn't this mean that you're the kitten who wishes to see me? What are you smoking? Her Majesty the Queen directly invited you to tonight's banquet. So I'm not about to tell you you can't go. But I know you, and I know you're going to get into trouble if you're not properly chaperoned. So I'm keeping a close eye on you until dinner time, and you're going to like it. Stella, Joshua, you tricked me! Don't blame your bad hearing on us. You were the one who decided it was a woman. We never said a word. Now then, evening swiftly approaches. There's a lot of paperwork to fill out, and you're going to do it. So let's go back to the embassy, shall we? Oh no! Well, case closed, I guess. Since that concludes your investigation, allow me to give you a rightful reward. Your preparation notebooks are not yet ready, so I'd like for you to note this in your junior wills. Oh, whee! Still second class. A perfect package. I feel a bit guilty about that request, but okay. Now, why don't we go back to the birthday celebration? Sounds good. Once we checked everything out, we can go to the rest area in the Eastern Bloc. Okay. We're just going to go straight to the rest area. Not sure where it is though. Nah. Where is this rest area? Oh, is this bit down here? Yes, it is. Here we go. It is this bit. Okay, so we finally made to the rest area. You don't want to look around more? Or are you finally ready to take a break? Let's stop and rest a bit. Walking all over the place like that could take it out on you. Let's get off our feet for a minute then. At the moment at least, Grancel seems to be genuinely at peace. You really think so? I'm just glad we leave it all up to Dad and everyone else, at least for the day. Because I really think it should be a responsibility to begin with, since he showed up so late. Yeah, I suppose so. Maybe it's just part of his nature. Oh well, it's not like we can do anything about it. But hey, we're actually full racers now. Which means we're not beholden to the specific branch that can do whatever. We can do whatever we want. Anytime a branch is short-handed and requested help, we'll just take an airliner to get there. But our newfound freedoms also means great responsibility. Sure, but I think we'll be able to handle it. I mean, hey, we actually played a part in a major to stop a coup. And it seems I'll never have to hear Dad going on about it, worry him. You're not gonna keep an eye on me. Yeah, I think his days of saying that are at an end. You really showed him what you can do. Still, I think I'd like to stay with you from now on. Huh? Huh? Oh, will I get on your nerves? No, nothing like that. But what do you mean, stay with me? Just that we know each other so well, we can practically read each other's minds. We make a good team. I'd hate to break it up. Oh, you mean like for freezer business? And here I was thinking you were going to tell me your big confession or something. What? Ah! Nothing. Forget I said anything. Stella, what was that all? Oh. Oh, it sure is hot today, huh? There's nothing that could be weather like a ice cream, huh? I'll leave a treat. So, wait right here. Eee! Oh. Don't think there's any ice cream stands over that way. I wonder if she's... Nah, there's no way. My, but I do envy you and your youth sometimes. Ah! Professor Alba. It's been a long time since we last met, hasn't it? Some of it has lately, but things are finally starting to settle down. People truly thrive in the most peaceful times. Oh, is something the matter? You look a bit pale. I wonder if you thought generally be a better spirits now that you're at full racer status. Speaking of which, I truly must congratulate you on your success. So long as, of course, I am not being too forward in doing so. But since we first met, you've always made me really uncomfortable. I'm a little more used to you now, but I still get the shakes a little bit whenever you look at me. Oh? And in all the cases we've dealt with, there have been people who just forget things. You're always there, investigating, no matter where we've gone. Your timing almost a little too good. What really clued me in was Kurt's reaction. He lost his memories too. He said he wasn't feeling so well when he was in the stands, and you were right there with him. Professor Alba, was it you? Ah, impressive. If with your cognizance and recollection being puppeteered, you were still able to piece it all together. Indeed, it was I. Let me to clear away your confusion. Ah! You're... So you finally remember me, do you? When your heart was in tatters, it was I who rebuilt it, I who restored it. It was I who poured a soul back into that empty vessel. You have the power to twist the minds and memories of men. The 7 Snake Apostles. The Agnes. You're one of them? Weissman the Faceless. I've not heard that name pass your lips in ages. Enforcer Legion 13. The Black Fang Joshua Ashtray. You were behind all of this? Which means that Lieutenant Lawrence has to be... is in your summary. It is as you summarize. I was kind enough not to erase your memories of him. I'm not surprised that you were able to make the connection so quickly. I'm sorry he'd be pleased to know you were thinking of him. So you're here to finish me off? Oh no, nothing of the sort. The first phase of our plan went off without a hitch. Since I'm a moment to spare, I simply thought I'd come to see you. First phase? The seal in the old ruin? the gate which blocks the path to the ring. Wrenching it open was but the first step of many. And already there exists no means of closing it again. I knew this wouldn't be the end of it. What the hell is the Shining Ring? What is your little society after? If you really wish to know, why don't you rejoin? I'm certain that you'll be able to return to active duty in no time. You needn't look so glum. We can get you back into fighting form. Please spare me your withering looks. I don't understand that you have a family now whom you regard as important. You greatly admire your father, to say nothing of the girl you so adore. Even with him on our side, throwing those gifts away would be the actions of an idiot. And so I've come here to see you. I came to offer you true freedom from our association as thanks for the integral role you have perfectly played. Which means that I must congratulate you, Joshua. You are already a free man. And I am most grateful for the work that you have done over the past 5 years. Huh? What? Oh, don't be so boring. I was expecting a bit more cheer out of you hearing the news. Perhaps there's a flaw in the design of your emotions. Life been helping you. What kind of bullshit are you expecting me to swallow? Oh, pardon me, I completely forgot to tell you. I never intended you to be an assassin, but rather a spy. Huh? Society abandoned you. We played on the pities of a noble-hearted man, and it worked. You were given a loving home. And while you were there, our contacts would check in on you from time to time, and you'd tell them everything. We're practically interested in your report the movement of the Bracer Guild, as well as your intel on one Cassius Bright. Huh? But, of course, you wouldn't remember having done such a thing as that. You were not yourself at the time. Cassius Bright, S-rank Bracer. It was the foremost impediment in the success of this plan. I felt certain we would be quick to act in order to stop our coup d'etat that should occur. But through a detailed analysis of his behavioral patterns, we finally devised a plan that would lead him out of the country and out of our way. The intel you've unknowingly been feeding us has been most useful indeed. And so I must thank you again. The past 5 years have been of inestimable help. You're lying. You have to be lying. All that time I spent with Estella. Are you so sad? Had your feigning ignorance not earned you the beloved family as well as a happy home? If you say nothing, they will never know. However, it is the sort of thing that might weigh heavily on a fellow. Is it your fellow members of the Bright household are such good people? Perhaps a little too good for a monster such as yourself. However much you may model your behavior after a normal, decent person, you are no such thing. You must surely have noticed your ability to reason through and execute a solution to a problem no matter the circumstances. Physical strength and reflexes better than an entire squadron of normal soldiers. You are my greatest creation, my human weapon. That is who and what you truly are. The Black Fang. You have no place in the lives of normal people. You'll never be happy in their presence again. You can't be. And it becomes too much for you, you're always welcome to return to the Great Master's Society of Souls. Back to Ouroboros. Is this my punishment? My sister and Lo? What do I do? Don't know how to face him after all that. But I've kept him waiting for way too long. It's getting late too. I'm such an idiot. I need to learn to think before I open my mouth. I wonder if Joshua's figured me out. I gotta cool down. I feel like I'm stuck in a perma blush mode. Ah, Stella. I thought I might find you around here somewhere. Hi, Professor Alba. Fancy seeing you here. Indeed. I was actually just speaking with Joshua. Congratulations on your promotion to full Bracer status. Thanks. Is something wrong? I don't know. Something just seems different about you. What's got you looking so cheerful? Okay, you've got me. To tell you the truth, I've made several major advances in my archaeological research. You might say that we've put me in a good mood. Yeah, that's awesome. Oh, sorry. Ice cream's gonna melt, so I'd better get going. See you later. I see. Cassius Bright's daughter. I think she's going to be quite a lot of fun. Hey, sorry it took so long. I was super crowded in there, but I returned with our valuable loot. Cool, thanks. We can eat like kings. Yeah. So about earlier. Yeah, I wanted to apologize for that. I didn't mean to be so vague. This wasn't the appropriate time for confessions, you know? Oh, sure. I don't really mind so much. Well, when I give it so much more thought, it seems kind of silly to try and rush things. Maybe full braces now, but that just means that we have different work to focus on. We might have to really consider our future prospects. Right. If we get married, we'll have to think about raising children. Heck, I'm gonna stop getting so far out of myself. Well, it's evening already. So why don't we eat our ice cream on the way back? Everyone's probably waiting for us. Hey, Joshua. What is it? Did you hear something you want to discuss about the future? No, what would you... No, we'll give you that idea. Come on, let's get back to the castle. Wasn't that interesting? What's wrong, Estella? You've been completely on edge for a while now. Something on your mind? Yeah. Hey, Shara. Did you think Joshua was acting weird at dinner? If he was acting weird, I'd say it was you. He was as calm as he ever is. Yeah, well, but... I see. I get it. Huh? Hey, what? You can't keep secrets from me. I had a feeling about it, but I was wondering if you'd ever admit it yourself. You're kind of falling for Joshua, aren't you? You can tell. It's pretty obvious. Sorry, hun. But I'm guessing you haven't told him anything about this. No. Joshua's already picking on me, telling me what a dope I am. But not that I should be criticizing anyone, I guess. You're so naive. It's a wonder how you've lasted this long. You need to learn to look a little deeper. Big sister is ready to begin your education in love, Estella. I'm never asking you for advice again. I'm just kidding, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to tease. But you guys said I just... you guys just said out when puberty is about to hit. It's only logical that you start picking up the feelings of each other. Oh, you think so? Traveling together just seemed like such a pretty reason for this kind of thing. I guess I've gotten a little more self-aware since we started all this. This isn't like me at all. The proverbial flower that refuses to blossom. Every girl feels that way. Shara, don't want to lecture you or talk about this if you're not ready. But if you are, let's say we have ourselves a little girl talk. Would it help if I told you your fortune? Yeah, okay. I promise I'll listen to whatever you say. Okay. Alright. Time for your lesson, my protege. There's still a big sister who's moved to tears. On second thoughts, never mind. But thank you, I do feel a little better. I'm gonna go see Joshua for a little bit. Oh? You're gonna tell him? Not about that. Really does seem to be something weird going on with him. I wanted to see if it was that about first. Oh. Well, Well, you do seem to know him better than anyone else. I'm sure everything will turn out just fine between you two. You could even just have a nice, calm discussion with him and be open about whatever's on your mind. Don't think I'm quite that ready yet. Okay, I'll see you later. Young love. That'll probably be fine. Huh? They're not here. Oh, yeah, Dad still has a meeting, I think. But where's Joshua? Oh. Ah, Joshua. He's playing them somewhere. I'll be outside, probably on the garden. Yeah. Can't whistle, sorry. Oh, where is he? Yo, there you are. Hey, Stella. Nice night, isn't it? Yeah. Is that song again? The Whereabouts of Light. I've lost a lot, but this song and this harmonica have always been with me. I've been thinking about why I play it. Huh? Maybe it's a habit I should quit. I think I want to tell you what I was doing before I met you. Joshua? Okay. This might take a while. Do you mind? Not at all. I'll listen to whatever you have to say. Oh, thank you. Once upon a time, there lived a little boy all by himself. He was the timid sort, relying on the kindness of others without a single redeeming trait. But he had people he cared about with him, so he was happy. But one day something happened that broke his heart. He forgot how to speak, to feel, even to eat. All he could do was play his harmonica. No matter how hard his caretaker tried, nothing helped his heart to mend, and he grew weaker by the day. One day, a wandering magician appeared before the boy. "I will heal the boy's heart for you," he said, "provided, of course, I am compensated." And so the boy was given over to the magician's care. As he attempted to piece the broken heart back together, the magician found that he could shape the boy's existence into anything he wished. And so the boy's new heart became that of a murderer. For 2 years the boy killed every single day. Under cover of night he murdered dozens of soldiers. He slit the throat of a national cabinet minister who was under heavily armed guard. Sometimes he used explosives, which maimed and killed innocent bystanders. At some point, he became regarded as something more than a mere killer. He was known as the Black Fang, and the name struck fear into the hearts of men. One day, the magician gave the boy an assassination order. His target was a hero, a man who protected his queen and nation from the threat of an invading northern country. He was a bracer, held a special rank, shared only by 3 others in the entire land. But the target was too strong. He defeated the boy with all the ease of a tiger swatting away a playful cub. At that moment, some of the magician's servants showed up. Since the boy's face had been seen, he was now a loose end to be tied up. But someone came to his aid and drove the attackers away. It was, of course, the man he had come to kill. And so the boy was taken to the man's house, where he met a young girl. He lived there for 5 years, always feeling like he was lost in some wonderful dream. In the real world, we would have never been allowed to have such dreams. But all dreams must end at some point. The time was drawing near when reality could be avoided no longer. And that's the end of my story. Thank you for being patient with me and listening. Was that real? Every syllable. My heart was broken. My hands will always be stained with blood. I felt in the assassination of your father. I've been betraying you for a long time. Boy can't be saved from his real purpose. His presence alone seems to bring disaster and misery. He's just tainted. But the boy set out on a journey, in hopes that he may keep his misfortunes from the ones he holds dear. He will find and stop the foul magician who created the life he had led. What? That's the last remnants of my human heart. I won't be needing it anymore. But I want you to take it. It's hardly an adequate way to thank you for the last 5 years, but I can't think of anything better. Stop it. Huh? Let's stop it! Stop talking about it like it's just a dream. You make it sound like nothing happened even when it was even real to you. What difference does the past make? Your heart's broken? What does that even mean? Stella. Look at me. Look into my eyes. I've always seen that boy. In good times and bad. No matter how much the boy was hurting, I always saw how hard he'd keep holding on. Joshua, I love you. You can't leave me on my own. Feelings just won't go away when you do. I won't let you. Stella. Huh? Ah. What was that? It's so bitter. It's just a fast-acting sedative. Don't worry. There's no side effects. Night-night. Why did you... My Estella, you shine like the sun. My time with you was the happiest and the most painful I've ever known. Just as the brightest light casts the darkest shadow. If you stay with me, you'd find out just how disgusting my true nature is. Sometimes I think it would be been better if we'd never met. But this time is different. I'm grateful that you came to save me. I hate that I have to run from a girl who's so important to me. But it's all I can do. But I want you to know that I'll always be thinking of you. Thank you for everything. You had me from the first moment I met you. I've always loved you. Goodbye, Estella. I've always loved you. Oh my god! Oh, that was brilliant. That was a really good. That was really good sequence. That was a really good ending. Oh my god. Oh, Steam, please get the other two games. Oh, please have the other two games appear on Steam. Thank you all very, very much for watching this series. For those who have watched it all the way through, thank you very much. If you haven't watched it all the way through, go watch it all and just try and put up with my bad voice acting if you can. If you can't, I don't blame you. But yes, I finally finished The Legend of Heroes: Trails in the Sky, and I will. I hope and pray I get to play the second game, and hopefully the third as well. Well, I guess that is the end. I will wrap this one up here, folks. I hope you have enjoyed. This is the CPU 001 signing out for the last time on this game. Have a good day. Bye-bye.